Hello, my sweet, precious friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, I'm Jamie, and today we're just gonna chat. We are going to chat about why I'm not losing weight, where I am in my journey, and what I'm gonna do to fix it. So, if you're ready, let's chat. And while we do this, we're gonna get ready together, if you guys are okay with that. So I'll have to look up at the camera. I gotta figure out a way to do this without looking silly. I'll probably just look to the side if you guys are okay, so I keep my focus on my makeup so I don't look crazy, or I might just roll with it like this. All right, so let's just get to chatting, okay? So I have not been losing. I've actually been maintaining, which is pretty stinking cool. And I'm okay with that a little bit, somewhat. I think for me here lately, with school and starting back to work and all the things, I think it's crazy looking. I think that for me, it's okay to just be at maintenance and really try to figure out where I am in my journey and why I'm doing the things that I'm doing and why I'm not finding that consistency and that contentment. And that was my word for this year, is contentment, finding contentment in my journey. And I posted a quote the other day, and I really felt it. And to find true, hold on, I gotta look it up. Wait, I even created it. It was something that it just flowed, and apparently, just a lot of quotes have been hitting me here lately, and it was on Transformation Tuesday. It just rang a bell. Hello, get with it. Transformation happens the moment you find contentment in your journey. And I have to be completely honest with you guys. I truly believe that is the reason why I have not been successful here lately. I feel like that I have lost my zen for life. Oh yes, I think that's where I've lost my joy in my journey, is because I have completely lost traction on being content where I am right now. And sometimes being content is just being happy with where you are, because this is all a part of the process and a part of your story. And that's one thing that I've got to remember when I'm struggling for that day, and I'm struggling for that week, and I'm struggling for that month, or the past year. I've got to remember how far I've come, where I'm going, and continue to not allow the box and what's going on with the scale own me. And you guys know that I've taught that a bunch. That's what I love about my accountability group. I feel so connected with these girls, these ladies and guys. My husband, who's on there. I didn't want to leave him out. And I have this connection, and I know that I need to step it up, period, with my accountability group. I feel like that I've kind of lost that little slight bit of enthusiasm, if that makes sense. I think I've lost a lot of what I've worked so hard to achieve in my journey with growth and what I've learned. And I'm not gonna say, I don't want you to think that I'm really picking on myself, but I am a little bit, to the point where I just don't understand why that I've allowed myself to slip further and further back and not grab myself, like catch that traction and get back on track faster. And it's kind of scary. I don't know about you guys, but you know, you know, just a couple pounds here, a couple pounds there, a couple pounds here, it doesn't really bother you. But then when you look at that scale and it's gone up tremendously, it does make you panic a slight bit, especially when you've gone up almost half the weight you lost. It hurts, it stings a little. And this past year, with everything that's going on, I feel like I've given myself enough grace. But at that point, grace has to, you have to allow yourself to allow that grace to soak in, then get over it and move on. Does that make sense? Like, I can give myself grace into a point, but I don't want to give myself so much grace that I gain on my way back. I've got to halt. I've got to look at where I'm going and what I'm doing and all the things. So for me, I feel like the reason why I have not lost weight is because my consistency is gone. My motivation is, it's slight. I think I busy myself with my workouts so much that I get in my workouts, then I'm ravenous because I'm working out so much. Like, I'm doing 2-a-day workouts, which is fine if I am taking care of me and taking care of my body, mind, soul. I have to be okay spiritually, physically, emotionally, all the things. I have to make sure that I'm taking care of myself. They're so I can take care of my family. I have a beautiful family, and I think sometimes that I don't love me in the process, and then I tend to lose that focus on taking care of me so I can be better, so I can love them fiercely like I should be, and taking time with them and being understanding and kind and all the things. I hope that makes sense. So I just want to be real with you guys. I want you to know that this journey is flipping tough. You know, God never said it would be easy. Our life is not supposed to be fairy tales and rainbows and unicorns and butterflies and white picket fences and all the things, which we all know. I mean, we're all aware of that. Although sometimes we want that so much, you know, and I have wanted that. I want everything to just be easy and hunky-dory and all things, and that's just not real, and it's not real life, and it's not remembering that we have a purpose and we have a moment in time to create our story and to grow from it and get up and flourish from that and be amazing, and to be inspiration and motivation and encouragement for other people, and finding that we're called for big things. And I have seriously allowed myself to give the excuse, which is crazy to me because I never thought I would be there, to give the excuse of, well, it's just a stressful time, or well, I'm giving myself this time just to figure things out. Well, now is the time to really get in gear. And I think what really truly motivated me, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you, is I realized that I have to get in a bathing suit this summer. And I wanna feel good. Yes, sometimes it is about the ego. Yeah, it is. But a lot of it has to do with my health as well. My knees are hurting more. The weight is bogging me down. It's bogging me down in more ways than one. And my ego is it's just a little burdened. And that's okay. And I think that's what I've realized the past couple of months is I've allowed myself this grace. I've allowed myself to kind of let go and be willy-nilly, but it's time to rein it all in and really be serious about getting healthy. Not skinny, not perfect, not anything, but getting healthy, getting back to my healthy weight where I feel good And all it takes is being consistent and finding contentment and just being okay that every day is going to be good, and it can be and it can be bad. We have those highs, we have those lows, and that's all part of the process. And I've really learned growth through this. Have I figured it out? Heck no. And that's the beauty of it. And I think it was really hard when WW closed the doors, and you know, we couldn't go to our meetings and our workshops, and we just felt trapped. We didn't have that accountability. We didn't have that one-to-one contact with our friends and family that we went to and checked in with. And that's where our motivation and accountability and inspiration lie, is in others and in doing life with others. And so when that halted, I think a lot of our drive and motivation halted. And not for everybody. I mean, this is me personally, for me. And I just want you to know it's okay. And I want you to know that I'm on this journey with you. And am I ready? Yes. Will I be perfect every day? Probably not. But by golly, I am determined. And this past week has just been amazing. I started a new app, My Net Diary. I absolutely love it. They contacted me and asked me to try their app out, and I am absolutely loving it. And I will get into more details about that later. Just dabbling in it and loving the way it tracks, and the way I uncopy from a website, a recipe, which is amazing to me. And I don't have to put in each ingredient, and I love that. And I just love the newness of it. I love that it's very motivating, and it's inspiring me to track my food and to do all the good things and track mindfully. And that is what I've done for the past week, and it has felt amazing to be back on track and with it. And you know, I never thought that I'd be doing videos about weight loss again. You know, I thought I was there. I thought I had reached the moment of that aha moment. I've got this, I figured it out, and I'm going to do it. But I have figured it out. I figured out that our journey is not perfect, and it's just real. And it's just really neat to look back and know that I'm gonna do this again. If I did it once, by golly, I can do it again. It's not that flippin' difficult. It's super simple. Just to do what I need to do and love myself through the process. Because giving yourself grace and all those things is so worth it. Can you hear Lily over there just babying that, her little toy? But I'm here to tell you guys that I'm going to bring you guys some good content. I'm going to bring you some new content. I'm gonna get it together. I want to do some fun recipe videos. I'm gonna try out all those TikTok videos. We actually tried the feta pasta, the pasta, TikTok pasta. Y'all, game changer. So I'll have to share that. Such a good dinner. And even a meal prep, it'll be a good meal prep thing. A good meal prep item. But it's good. Life is good. It's all learning, growing, and becoming who you were called to be, and just embracing that no matter the obstacle, the hurdle, the up, the down, the sideways, the forward, the under, over. It's crazy, and it's worth it. It's rewarding. It feels good. And I just want you to know that I am back finally, and I'm going to do this thing. I'm gonna do it with your help, especially. I'm so seriously thankful for each of you, the comments, the likes, the subscribes, all the things, because you guys truly make this so much stinking fun. And if you don't already, follow me on Instagram. I have had so much fun doing reels and doing what I eat in a day reels, hair tutorial reels, makeup reels. It has just been so much fun. And Pinterest, and you can follow me on Pinterest as well. So lots of different outlets that I can use, that I don't have excuses, that I can spend my time where I don't get overwhelmed and flustered with that day that causes me to overeat and overindulge and not do the things that I know I need to do for myself. And that is huge for me. And finding that balance is just something I've really been working for. And I've said that in the previous video of what I eat in a day. I think it's just trying to find who I am, restart, refocus, just love the process, period. And if you are struggling, just know I'm here for you. And I totally understand. There again, I just, you know, I thought I had arrived. Jamie has arrived, but you know, it's fun, it's worth it. I mean, it is, it's truly worth it, and you guys make it that way. And I am so thankful for each of you. So thank you for following my journey. I hope to bring you more recipes, more what I eat in a day. I am going to possibly do weigh-in result videos. I might just add those into like the weekend kind of thing. I'm gonna do Fridays as my weigh-in day, and I'll share more about the app that I'm using. So I'm super excited about that. Share more about my Saint makeup adventure. This has been so much stinking fun, finding something fun to sell and keep me busy. And it's beautiful too, as you can see, and it's just very rewarding. This whole community is just fabulous. So, all right, that felt good. So I hope I got everything. You know, sometimes I feel like I need some cliff notes so I can check it off the list that I talked about everything I need to talk about, because I get a little squirreled, right, Lily? Your mom gets a little squirreled, but. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and comment. If you have any questions or just want to say hi, that would be amazing. I love to hear from you guys. All right, my sweet friends, that's a wrap. Always remember, you're amazing, you're beautiful, you're loved, you're enough, and you are flipping phenomenal. Love you guys so stinking much. Mwah. I forgot to put bronzer on. I guess I don't need it. I have to have it, but you know, why not? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that as you put it too dark on your forehead. You know, hey, oh look, see I have a dot in the middle of my forehead. I'm gonna wipe that right off. Oh Lord. That's why you don't ever do the bronzer there, sister. You know, if you didn't have your makeup, your hair all cute because you wanted it in the video, you wouldn't have gone a little overboard with that bronzer. You know, I'm just saying. Just dab a little. Just dab a little dabble, do you? You know, I need a blooper reel because, you know, sometimes you just need, see, and you always can blend. Thank you, Jesus, for blending. Oh my God. Ooh, that looks really good. Make sure that's all blended. Oh yeah. Maybe a little bit of illuminator because, oh, why not? Need some sparkle in our lives. Maybe why not? Oh yeah. Put a little bit in there. Oh yeah. I know, letting that in a little bit more so you don't look like Hot Mess Express. It looks fabulous. Oh, I need to blend a little bit more right there too. Oh my heavens. That's what you get for looking in the camera instead of looking in the mirror. And definitely a lot of trial and error today. Whew.